Hello, welcome in. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. I am going to be getting started on the full moon spread in Sagittarius. Remember, if you want a personalized reading, make sure you go ahead and put your name in the comment section below. So let me start the intro for those of you that will be watching this back if you so choose. Hold on, let me get this right. There we go. So that's better because now I can see y'all better. Well, kind of see myself better. Anyways, don't mind me being weird. Okay, so getting right into the intro for those of you watching this back. Hey y'all, welcome back to Mo the Taropist. It's your girl Mo. I am so glad you found your way back to this little pocket of moon magic. Tonight, we're tuning in to the vibes of the full moon in Sagittarius with a live collective reading. And yes, there's room for you to get a card pulled too. If you'd like a chance at a free personalized message, drop your name in the comments, and if I feel drawn to your energy, I will pull a card just for you. Want to guarantee your reading? Tip $11 to my Cash App or Venmo. The tags will be in the description or in the pinned comment in the chat. And you'll be next in Quay. Let's get into it, loves. This moon's got stories to tell. So about tonight's full moon, it actually peaked this morning at 3:44 a.m. Eastern time. If you are in my time zone, then Mountain Standard Time, then it peaked at 1:44 a.m. And if you're like me, your girl was snoozing. Was you snoozing? I was snoozing. Anyways, so here's a little bit about this full moon. To use this full moon for the best of your ability, you will use it to release outdated beliefs, philosophies, and ideologies. You can use bay leaves or strips of paper to burn away emotional baggage that you feel is holding you back from your greatest potential. You can call in bold truths and unconventional solutions to the problems that are in front of you. This will give you the ability to shine in your authentic light, open up your spiritual vision, and allow room to grow. This moon will also allow you to open up yourself to travel near or abroad and to new adventures. This moon is a good moon to start new things with fiery, guided intention to expand in a rooted way. However, be sure you are not moving too quickly or impulsively. The moon signs that will feel the energy shift the most is Gemini, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Gemini will feel this moon shift with their deep emotional insights and relationship revelations. Sagittarius will feel this moon shift with personal clarity and big picture perspective shifts. And then you have Virgo, who will feel this shift with healing old wounds, especially around control and boundaries. If that resonates so far, go ahead and comment down below and let me know how that resonates. Let's see. Hello, welcome in. If you would like a free reading, just go ahead and comment down below. All right. In the meantime, while I continue waiting for a few more people to come in, I am going to shuffle and get the space ready or get our deck ready for the readings. If you do have something specific that you want answered about in this full moon reading, go ahead when you comment your name down below. Go ahead and make sure you put in your question or a little blurb about what you're wondering. I am burning some eucalyptus here. Eucalyptus is good for clearing out energy. It's good for providing a clean slate. It does hold similar properties as to the white sage, but I'm new to using eucalyptus. So, as far as the smell, though, I've got to say I really prefer the smell of the white sage. The white sage smells better to me, and for whatever reason, this eucalyptus, it could have been who I bought it from too, is really hard to get burning. Okay. As the eucalyptus is burning, I'm setting the attention that the energy in this space is cleared, that the energy of the deck is cleared, that your aura, your energy field, your chakras are clear and balanced so you can receive the messages that you need to receive today. Hello, welcome in. If you would like a free reading, comment your name below. And after I finish the clearing of the deck, I will go ahead and start your reading. Okay. Divine God, ancestors, angels, please clear the deck of any negative or unwanted energies, any energies that do not serve me and the greater good of the collective here for this reading. Are we in store for at this time? So, for those of you that are here, hello, welcome in. Okay. Gonna randomly view some cards. Okay. We have the Justice card. Things are balancing out. So if that's something that's resonating with you, comment below. Things are balancing out, evening out. I'm hearing the scales are tipping for some of you. Things could be going in one favor over the other. We have the Queen of Swords that represents something that's very manipulative, somebody that is not being straightforward with their approach with the Three of Cups. Third party energy. This could be somebody you're dealing with that's just not being quite frank with you. This could also be an energy that you're releasing. This is an energy that you're releasing at this time during the full moon because you no longer want to operate in that kind of energetic field. With the devil in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, I am also feeling like, excuse me, this is the energy of breaking away from old cycles, learning to soften your approach and not to be so harsh in the way you deliver information. Remember, this full moon is good for releasing things that are outdated, like beliefs. This full moon is good for releasing old philosophies or ideologies that no longer serve you. You can do this in a ritualistic manner by writing those things specifically. You got to be very specific in what you write. You need to write these things specifically on the bay leaves or the strips of paper and then burn them. Make sure you burn them in a safe bowl. I like to use my cleaned out brew and to burn them in because I know that will be safe. And then I know the earth is not going to be damaged if, like, the paper blows out because it's like contained. Um, And then this full moon is good for calling in things that you desire, like bold truths, unconventional solutions to problems, the ability to shine in your most authentic way. Um, and then opening up yourself for more spiritual visions and allowing room for growth, openness to travel, and this doesn't matter if you're traveling near where you live or abroad. I was hearing near and abroad when I was writing my little notes of what I wanted to discuss about this full moon. And then you're creating new adventures for yourself. This moon is a good moon to start new things with fiery and guided intention. So make sure that you are staying rooted. Okay. And then be sure not to move too quickly or impulsively, as this can lead you into harsh decisions or decisions that leave you with harsh consequences. So then you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be the acknowledgement of releasing the financial. I'm so used to doing it on my phone. Sorry. Of releasing the financial blockages that you feel present. You also have the Queen of Cups here. So there's this balancing of the expression of the way, or there's a balancing in the way that we are expressing ourselves as a collective at this time. We are working more on ensuring that the things that we're putting forth are true representations of us and what we want to offer the world, what we want the world to look back on. We are currently in a state where we're slowing down on how quickly we are moving and the way we handle our burdens. If you are not releasing things that are no longer serving you, spirit is going to make it a thing that is completely erased or no longer present for you at this time. You have the Wheel of Fortune also in the reverse. And so that tells me that there is a set of karma. Saturn could be significant to you, and things just are not flowing in the way you wish it to flow or the way that you had hoped it would flow. I just want to make a little note where the reading starts. Um,
Oh, baby. Are you done yet?
so I'm gonna pull from the Moonology deck to see what themes are present for us with the moon. Sometimes these moons are like so aligned that it's just chef's kiss. Um, and I'll do another pull from a different tarot deck to see, what was pop. All right. So, what is the theme for the collective with this full moon in Sagittarius? I was going to say on this full moon in Sagittarius, however it resonates. But what is the theme for you? What is this theme? Oh, crap. Pull me another muscle, dang it. Okay, so at this time, it's asking you to surrender to the divine, the full moon. And then it's also saying you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Again, emotional release is very prevalent with this full moon. So I feel as a collective, um, we are really working through some heavy emotional burdens. And some of these burdens are things that we don't really want to address. And that tower card is making me think that the divine, the surrender to the divine card, that the divine spirit is making it notably unnoticeable. Like it's like you cannot not notice it. Like it's so noticeable that you, excuse me, can't ignore it. It's right in your face, and even if you wanted to, it just would not fit for you and who you are and where you're going in your life right now. Um, so with that, you shall continue to believe in the impossible. This is the blue moon. Continue to believe in the impossible. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the new moon in Libra, which states about new romantic cycles beginning. So I just popped it open and here we are. That card is very pink. My lighting sucks, so bear with me as I get the setup right. But this is a very pink card. Um, and it says, be bold and make the first move with the cardinal moon. So this moon is for the cardinal signs, okay? Aries being one of them. So if you're an Aries sun or an Aries moon, this message may definitely be resonating with you. And then at the top, it has conclusions are within reach, full moon, eclipse. So be sure you're having time for patience. The year 2020 could have been very significant for you. This could be like a full cycle energy for you. Like in 2020, there were some things that were brought up, and then now they're being re-brought up or resurfaced for you to finally close out this chapter because we are in the year 9. And with the year 9 is connected to Sagittarius, and it's also connected to endings and completion, completing things and to um, a level of understanding and mastery. Oh, right. Okay, I am going to pull from this deck, which is Neon Tarot. Love the stack. I love the colors. And then I'm going to pull for the from the wisdom of the oracle. I had a whole different setup, but things change. Sometimes you gotta go with the flow. All righty. So what message do we have here for the full moon in Sagittarius? What message do we have here for the full moon in Sagittarius? What message do we have here for the full moon in Sagittarius? Okay, our message is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I'm feeling a lack of choices being present, feeling a lack of opportunities. This is Spirit saying it's time to slow down because the opportunities I'm going to be bringing to you are better. You have the Queen of Cups. The opportunities I'm bringing to you are more emotionally fulfilling. So then you have the 10 of Pentacles. Hold on, I'm going to get into that, but then I'm going to put in the chat. Um, all right. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Toddlers, huh? All right. Anyways, so with this 10 of Pentacles as well, this is talking about how Spirit, like I was saying, Spirit has these new opportunities coming forward once you just release the frustration and the desire to have to have it just right. You need to release that. It's a burden for you, and you need to focus more on where it is that you want to go, what it is that you're wanting to see or to have present for yourself at this time. Okay. And then with this 10 of Pentacles, with this 10 of Pentacles, there is more financial abundance on the horizon. You must be patient. Eight of Wands in the reverse again, like another deck. So again, the need to slow down. There's something here that you're not seeing, and you really need to slow down. You really need to be patient with yourself and have a clear understanding that whatever you're going to be walking away from with this Eight of Cups present is going to put you in a position to have something better, something more fulfilling for you. You are the magician in your life. And then with the Three of Pentacles here, the magician is telling me that you are having the ability to create what it is that you desire in your life. And then with the Three of Pentacles here, you are going to find the people, the proper people to collaborate with that you can trust to really expand yourself. Um, and that's the theme of the Sagittarius in general, is the expansion because of the connection to Jupiter. But you're going to really be able to expand yourself in between now and the next full moon. And I'm not even sure what the next full moon is in. Let me give me a moment. Let's see, July 9th. Okay. So the July 9th full moon will be in Cancer, which is interesting because I thought the new moon was in Cancer, or the new moon in June is going to be in Cancer. New moon, June 25th, which you can catch me back here live for a new moon read. It's also in Cancer. Interesting. So I'll be interested to see what kind of energy is going on because I was even thinking from now till the new moon in Cancer on June 25th, there are going to be a lot of uh, new things coming in, particularly new people that are going to give you or provide you perspective shift that is going to allow you to see things in a different way. That's going to open up your ability to collaborate and excuse me, grow with other people in a way you haven't, excuse me, grown before. You may be feeling at this time in particular that your ideas are dull or not quite as promising as you thought they were going to be, but it's okay because with the Knight of Wands, your fire, if you continue, is going to bring the King of Swords out, which is going to bring the best of you forward when it comes to the way you express yourself. Again, there's something here you're just refusing to look at. There's something here that you're refusing to see, and it's really, really getting you out of whack. It's unbalancing you, and it's very important that you take the time to slow down and look at this. Okay, this. All right, I'm going to wrap this up with hello, welcome in. I was just getting ready to finish the live, but if you would like a personalized free reading, just comment your name below in the comment section and I'll do that before I wrap it up. Okay, so I am just going to get one, maybe two, maybe three cards. We'll see how I go. Okay. From the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I love this deck. This deck is by Colette Baron Reed. I love the imagery, and I feel like it really represents a wide range of people and cultures. I really love this deck. Okay, so the first theme for this Sagittarius full moon from this deck is there is no place like home. You are coming back home to yourself. You are starting to see who you are. You're changing the way you view yourself. You're changing your perspective, and, and you're honestly allowing your ideologies speak for themselves. Now you're no longer feeling feeling afraid to see the world the way you see it. You have cleaned it up. So there's something that you are needing to clear out. If we look back at those themes surrounding the full moon, again, those things are releasing those outdated beliefs, the philosophies that no longer are serving you, and that word that I can't say, ideologies, releasing those outdated ideologies are very important. You can do that by using bay leaves or strips of papers to burn away emotional baggage that you feel is holding you back from your greatest potential. This full moon is also very important for those of you that want to call in bold truths, unconventional solutions to the problems that you have in front of you, the ability to shine your authentic light, regardless of the thoughts of others around you, and open up your spiritual vision along with allowing room for your growth. This full moon is also great for opening up your ability to travel near or abroad and creating new adventures. So you can call in these things by sitting underneath the full moon tonight, which fun fact, the full moon peaked tonight at or this early this morning at 3:44 a.m. Eastern time. So Mountain Standard Time, my time zone, it was about 1:44 a.m. So I was snoozing away. I don't know about you, but I was snoozing away. Um, but that's a good way to spend the full moon if you're releasing. What other way to release outdated beliefs than to be asleep, not thinking about your outdated beliefs? Anyways, I did last night set intentions that I'm releasing things that no longer serve me so I can move forward in the best way possible. And that's what this message here today is about. If you'd like a more detailed message about what are you able to do to release the full moon, again, just comment or release your unneeded energies during this full moon. Just comment your name in the chat and I will get to you. Oh, and this moon is going to be most felt by the following moon sign. So if you're a Gemini moon, a Sagittarius moon, or a Virgo moon. If you're a Virgo moon, you're going to be feeling this way of healing old wounds. So old things from the past may be resurfacing, and it's causing you to face it. Earlier in the reading, I had gotten the Tower card, and I was speaking about how that's Spirit's going to force you. If you do not open up yourself, Spirit is going to force you to face these things that you weren't wanting to face before because it's hindering you from moving forward. You're asking Spirit for certain things, and it's just not going to happen if you are holding on to old wounds that just aren't serving you anymore. You have learned the lesson, but you're holding the pain for what? Right? So then you have also Virgo moons. Um, these are going to especially be old wounds around the control and boundaries you're setting. And then if you're a Sagittarius moon like myself, you're going to see this more in personal clarity and big picture perspective shifts. But I personally feel like, for me, at least with my Sagittarius moon, there are some old wounds and emotional things that have been brought up for me that I had to work on during this time in order to, I feel, move forward in my journey of life. And then if you're a Gemini moon, you are facing deep emotional insights and relationship revelations. So that could look like realizing the people that you spent years with are just no longer on the same frequency as you, or you guys just aren't vibing the same anymore. Um, you can see that in the way that, like, when you're interacting with those people, you just don't feel comfortable. You don't feel connected. You feel, I don't know why the word discouraged is coming up, but maybe they discourage you or they don't allow you to feel accepted in the environment that you're in. And then, yeah, let's see what else is in this deck. Okay, any other cards of wisdom? Between worlds, you could also be a gifted soul, somebody that or a person you feel naturally you are connected to the divine itself. And it may not be in the way of cards or astrology. It could just be the fact that you can sit and meditate, you can sit in prayer, and you feel like God, the divine spirit, speaks to you and helps guide you on your journey. And that's your version of being in between worlds. And then you have soulmates at the bottom of the deck. You could be praying for a soulmate, or when you meet this person, you can feel so connected to them. This could also just be platonic. It doesn't have to be romantic. And then you have time for a nap, which I find ironic. So let's talk about how it was snoozed away and how I thought that was perfect way to bring in this full. And then at the bottom of the deck, your overall energy that we have for the collective of you that have joined me tonight is you guys are overall feeling poised and extremely happy with where you're headed in life. I personally can resonate with that. And I feel that a lot of us in this collective are moving into something that is going to be more sweet and genuine and authentic to who we are as individuals, which then is going to bring in the community that we have been seeking. All right, I am going to do a quick tarot pool, um, starting with what fruit is going to bloom here during this full moon for us. What blessing is blossoming in our life right now? What blessing is blossoming in the life of the collective right now? What blessing is blossoming in the life of the collective right now? Releasing the emotional pain that is no longer serving you. So it might feel scary. You might feel afraid of what's to come. You may not feel like you are even receiving the things you have been asking for. But with this card during this full moon, I really do feel like this is a sign that things are really going to be headed in the right direction for you. This is going to be something that, in the end, brings in much more fruit for your labor than if you held on to those things that are pouring out of those cups. Okay, the shedded skin. So, what emotional weight or habit is ready to be released? What emotional weight or habit is going to be released? King of Pentacles. So our flamboyant spending, our ridiculous spending is going to be paused for a moment. We are going to be having patience while we're waiting for our money to grow. We could be saving for a house, a car during this time. And there's something about Libra season, so September, I'm trying to think. I want to say late September to early October, mid-October would be Libra season. So you could be seeing more of the fruits of your labor from this full moon. So the intentions you set today, tomorrow, Friday or Saturday, because the energy flows for 3 days after and 3 days before. So whatever intentions you set will push you to the direction of releasing those financial blockages and then being patient with the way you spend and save money from now until Libra season. And then these are the other cards I'm going to use to confirm about. Ooh, so, Eight of Cups, definitely walking away, that releasing energy again, getting balanced, getting aligned. This is the Temperance card connected to Sagittarius. You're very aligned with this reading. You are very aligned with being here and seeing what your energy is pulling you towards and pulling you away from at this time. But again, this is going to take you to sit and reflect and decide, where does this connect with you and who you are and where you're going. However, you do have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse. So while you may feel at this time things are very unclear, you don't know how you feel about certain things, you can feel very confused and a lot of internal conflict. They're, again, releasing whatever pains and sorrows you are holding is going to help move you forward. It's going to bring you in more alignment with who you want to be and how you want to express yourself in a way that others genuinely listen and care about your heart's truth. Our last card with this deck is going to talk about the sweet truth or your intuitive whisper, just for us as the collective here tonight. What is the sweet truth for the collective here tonight? So the sweet truth is the Tower in reverse. So there was something that you were refusing to see, and spirit just ripped it right out of your life. Whatever this was, however it relates to you. But it's because there is something new coming in that is full of passion, that is full of desire, that is full of peace, harmony, joy. There's balance, um, capabilities. I don't know why that's coming in. Maybe that resonates with you, but there is balance. Um, just honestly, just a real harmonious vibe here. Even though the Five of Cups here is in reverse, it's telling me that you are no longer playing victim. You are seeing things for what they are. You're addressing, oh, wrong side. You're addressing, excuse me, the issue for what they are. You're acknowledging them. You're making unconventional plans to solve this problem. That's why you're no longer playing victim, but this is going to bring you into a very harmonious spot in your life. This is going to bring you into a happy feeling of Ohana. This is a family card. So Ohana is what I think about when I see this card. I think about family, but I also think about just the sheer bliss that they feel in the state. There's a lot of emotional bliss in this. Um, yes, what's your question? But there's going to be a lot of emotional bliss in store for you. Okay. Hold on. I'm thinking about. Hold on. I'm missing some cards, so then I'll come out. Interesting. Okay. Mhm. What is this person could be a Gemini. Do you have somebody in your inner circle that is a Gemini? Some reason? They could be born. So I'm thinking could be a Gemini. This person could feel like a soulmate. So if it is somebody that you strongly feel like you've already met, then you would really feel it in your soul. This is the initial K, maybe the initial L. Mm, okay. Hold on. Yes, I can ask why. Why won't this person tell Jay their authentic feelings? Why won't this person tell Jay their authentic feelings? Why won't this? We have the Three of Swords, so some form of heartbreak. They've probably had their heart broken in the past. The Moon, which speaks to that secretiveness that you've already told me about. Okay. Why won't person tell Dean how they feel. Interesting. And the Nine of Cups came out again with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So why won't this person tell Dean how they feel? They've been heartbroken in the past. They feel it's better for them to stay to themselves about this because it keeps them safe and they have more control over the situation here. They feel like you don't have the same feelings as them. And with the tower here, I feel like that would be earth shattering if they approached you, or heart shattering rather. But if they approached you and told you, like, hey, I really like you. And then you were like, yeah, I don't like you. Like, that would just tear them apart. And so, I feel like they'd rather stay to themselves about that. However, I feel like you should not just sit here and wait for them to be straightforward because there could be somebody else that's coming forward that would really be beneficial to you in your life and in your journey moving forward. I hope that helps. Hello. If you would like a free reading, comment down below your name and I can do it for you. Thank you. I hope so too for you. Last question, Dean. How long ago did Dean talk to this person? How long ago did Dean talk to this person? Yes, you can ask a yes or no question. How long ago did Dean talk to this person? Oh, so I have the Six of Wands. Wands to me is fast energy. So I'm thinking within the last 6 days, 6 weeks, you would have talked to this person, Dean. I hope that helped you, Dean. Hi, Yursa. Here we are covering the energy of the deck for you. Yursa. Has Yursa already met the one she is supposed to be with? Has Yursa already met the one that she's supposed to be with? Has Yursa already met the one that she's supposed to be with? And so with the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Hanged in the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Four of Swords in the upright. At this moment, I am going to say no. However, during this time of you um, looking for the one, you should take some time to figure out what is best for you, what it is that you truly desire in your love life, and not just in your love life, but the way you feel your life flows, um, and how that person is going to add to it. Because remember, people can't create happiness for us. We have to have the happiness within us, and the people that we surround ourselves with are people that add to that happiness. If you were to rush into a relationship right now, the relationship would not be abundant and full of the love that you desire. It would have a lot of stressors, and this person um, could be a person that doesn't take control in the way you desire, or takes too much control and it rubs you the wrong way. So be sure that you're just, yes. So be sure you're just taking the time to really decide what it is you want for yourself. I hope I said your name right. I feel like with the Three of Cups in the reverse, in the past, she's um, been with people that have taken advantage of you and also put you in third party relationships, and you're not wanting that anymore. So you're really trying to ensure that you are just really seeking what is right for you. And no problem. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Okay, with that, oh, yay, I'm so glad it makes sense. Okay, with that, I want to wrap up our full moon read with some journal prompts. So, if it feels right for you and your soul and what you are looking for in this moment in your journey, go ahead and get out a piece of paper and take down some notes. The first journal prompt is: what emotional revelations are surfacing and how are they guiding me closer to my desires? The second prompt is: what clear and intentional steps can I take toward my big picture goals? And our last journal prompt is: how can I open myself up to greater expansion in travel, in love, and in the way I see the world? I hoped, I hope these messages find you all well, and I really appreciate your time with me here today. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm Mo the Taropist. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a moonlit moment. I deeply appreciate your energy and the time you've shared with me tonight. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description below. Sending peace, hold on, baby, love, and many blessings your way. Until next time, stay magical. Take over there, baby. Mama, can I go to the pub now? Okay, this is my last one. Okay, baby girl, you can go with me on a walk. Okay. And then we're going to go at the park after the walk's over. Hold on. It's almost dark. Hi, Diamond. Let's see. Does Anne has feelings for you? Sorry if that's loud. Does Aslan has feelings? Does Anne have feelings? Does Anne have feelings for Diamond? Okay, with the Two of Wands in the reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse, Four of Pentacles upright, and the Page of Cups upright, I'm going to say no. I feel like your feelings for Anseline is stronger than her feelings for you. In fact, I don't feel like she is really, or he is um, really all that aware of you at this moment. Okay. All right. Thank you for your guys' time. Once again, I hope to see you around. If it resonates, no problem, Diamond. If it resonates, go ahead and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Peace, love, and blessings.